Ladies and gentlemen, boxing aficionados and lovers of the sweet science, welcome to another electrifying episode of Boxing Buzz, your go-to source for all things boxing. Today, we have a tantalizing topic on the table, one that has the potential to shake up the welterweight division and set the boxing world ablaze. We're diving deep into the latest maneuvers of the sport's most charismatic promoter, Hearn, as he sets his sights on orchestrating a blockbuster showdown between two rising stars, the flashy and fearless Ryan "King Rye" Garcia and the relentless and ruthless Jaron "Boots" Ennis. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's set the scene. Hearn, the man with the Midas touch, has a knack for making fights that not only capture the imagination, but also deliver pure, unadulterated action. With his matchroom boxing empire, Hearn has been the puppet master behind some of the biggest bouts in recent memory. So, when whispers began circulating that he was eyeing a clash between Garcia and Ennis, the boxing community sat up and took notice. Ryan Garcia, the social media sensation with lightning-fast hands and a personality to match, is no stranger to the spotlight. With millions of followers on Instagram and a knockout reel that leaves jaws on the floor, Garcia has quickly become one of the sport's most marketable stars. But don't let the pretty boy image fool you. King Rye is as tough as they come. He's dispatched opponents with a blend of speed, precision, and power that has many calling him the future of the sport. On the other side of the ring, we have Jaron Ennis, a fighter cut from a different cloth. Boots, as he's affectionately known, is a throwback to the days of gritty, no-nonsense pugilism. He's a wrecking ball with gloves, combining brute strength with technical prowess. Ennis has been mowing down his competition with an almost frightening ease, leaving a trail of battered and bruised fighters in his wake. His rise has been meteoric, and many believe he's the heir apparent to the welterweight throne. So, here we are, folks. Hearn, ever the shrewd businessman and boxing connoisseur, sees the potential for a fight that could transcend the sport. Garcia versus Ennis is more than just a clash of styles. It's a clash of cultures, personalities, and philosophies. It's the Instagram influencer versus the old-school gladiator. It's flash versus substance. It's the new age versus the old guard. As we delve deeper into this prospective mega fight, let's break down what each fighter brings to the table and why this bout could be one of the most polarizing events in recent boxing history. Ryan Garcia, the poster boy for the modern era, is a fighter who's as comfortable in front of a camera as he is inside the squared circle. His meteoric rise to fame has been fueled by his impressive boxing skills and his savvy use of social media. With a record that boasts a high knockout percentage, Garcia has proven time and again that he's more than just a pretty face. His victory over Luke Campbell, where he climbed off the canvas to deliver a devastating body shot knockout, was a statement to the boxing world. Ryan Garcia is here to stay. But let's not kid ourselves. For all his talent, Garcia's journey has been scrutinized. Critics argue that his opponents have been hand-picked to enhance his highlight reel rather than test his mettle. They question whether he can withstand the pressure of facing a relentless force like Jaron Ennis. Can King Rye's dazzling speed and Instagram fame translate to success against a fighter who's the epitome of grit and grind? Jaron Ennis, in contrast, has taken the road less traveled. His rise has been more organic, forged in the crucible of tough, unforgiving bouts. Boots Ennis is the kind of fighter who lets his fists do the talking. His combination of power, precision, and ring IQ makes him a formidable opponent for anyone in the welterweight division. Ennis doesn't care about followers or likes. He's focused on one thing and one thing only: becoming the best in the world. Ennis's resume is a testament to his no-nonsense approach. With an undefeated record and an astonishing knockout rate, he's bulldozed through the competition, leaving little doubt about his capabilities. His performances have been nothing short of spectacular, displaying a versatility that makes him a nightmare for any opponent. Whether it's brawling on the inside or boxing from range, Boots can do it all. So what happens when these two worlds collide? When Eddie Hearn brings together the digital dynamo and the hard-hitting juggernaut, who emerges victorious? In the red corner, we have Ryan Garcia, the embodiment of the modern athlete. His training regimen is a mix of traditional drills and cutting-edge techniques, often showcased in slick, professionally shot videos that garner millions of views. His footwork is impeccable, his hand speed blinding, and his charisma undeniable. Garcia has mastered the art of promotion, turning every fight into a spectacle, every punch into a viral moment. In the blue corner stands Jaron Ennis, the quintessential fighter's fighter. His training camps are grueling, his sparring sessions wars. Ennis doesn't seek the limelight. He seeks perfection. His style is a blend of brute force and technical brilliance. He's comfortable in the trenches, willing to eat a punch to land a more devastating one. For Boots, it's not about the show. It's about the substance. Eddie Hearn knows that a fight like this sells itself. The narrative is rich with intrigue. Garcia's supporters, the King Rai Army, believe their man is destined for greatness. They see him as the face of the new era, a fighter who can transcend the sport and become a global superstar. They argue that Garcia's speed and precision will be too much for Ennis to handle, that his ability to strike from unexpected angles will keep Boots off balance and ultimately lead to a spectacular knockout. Ennis's fans, on the other hand, are equally fervent. They believe Boots is the truth, the next great welterweight champion. They see him as a wrecking ball that will shatter Garcia's veneer of invincibility. They argue that Ennis's relentless pressure, combined with his power and ring intelligence, will overwhelm Garcia, forcing him into deep waters where he has never been before. And then there's the Eddie Hearn factor. The man who has brought us countless unforgettable fights knows how to stoke the flames of rivalry. Hearn's promotional genius lies in his ability to craft narratives that resonate with fans. He will undoubtedly play up the contrasts between Garcia and Ennis, turning their differences into the central storyline. The build-up will be a masterclass in hype, with press conferences, face-offs, and social media exchanges that will keep fans on the edge of their seats. But enough of the preamble. Let's get to the heart of the matter. When the bell rings and these two warriors step into the ring, what can we expect? Ryan Garcia's path to victory lies in his speed and agility. He'll need to stay on his toes, using his footwork to keep Ennis at bay. Garcia's jab will be crucial in establishing distance and setting up his combinations. He'll need to be elusive, slipping Ennis's power shots and countering with his own rapid-fire punches. The left hook, Garcia's signature weapon, could be the key to turning the tide in his favor. If he can catch Ennis coming in, it could be lights out. Jaron Ennis, however, won't be an easy target. He'll look to cut off the ring, applying constant pressure to wear Garcia down. Ennis's bodywork will be essential, as he looks to sap Garcia's energy and reduce his mobility. Boots will aim to turn the fight into a war of attrition, dragging Garcia into the trenches where his grit and determination can shine. If Ennis can turn it into a brawl, his chances of breaking Garcia's will increase exponentially. So, what's the prediction? Who will emerge victorious in this epic clash? Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves, because here comes the polarizing part. I'm calling it now. Ryan Garcia wins by knockout. Yes, you heard that right. In a fight that many expect to be a battle of wills, I believe Garcia's speed, precision, and ability to deliver fight-ending punches from unexpected angles will be the difference. Ennis is a phenomenal fighter, but Garcia has the X factor, that intangible quality that can change the course of a fight in an instant. Picture this. It's the 6th round. Ennis has been relentless, pressing forward, throwing heavy shots and landing his fair share. Garcia, though, has been elusive, using his footwork to stay just out of reach, countering effectively and scoring points. As Ennis lunges in with a powerful right hand, Garcia slips to the side and delivers a blistering left hook that lands flush on Ennis's chin. The crowd erupts as Ennis stumbles, his legs betraying him. Garcia pounces, unleashing a flurry of punches that leave the referee no choice but to step in and stop the fight. Controversial? Absolutely, but that's the beauty of boxing. It's unpredictable, thrilling, and always capable of delivering the unexpected. Ryan Garcia's knockout victory over Jaron Ennis would send shockwaves through the boxing world, elevating him to new heights and setting the stage for even bigger fights down the line. So there you have it, folks. Eddie Hearn's latest masterstroke, a fight that promises to be as polarizing as it is electrifying. Will it be the flash and flare of Ryan Garcia, or the raw power and grit of Jaron Ennis that prevails? Regardless of the outcome, one thing is certain. This fight has all the ingredients to become an instant classic. As we move closer to the potential showdown, the buzz will only grow louder. Boxing pundits, fans, and even casual observers will weigh in with their opinions, predictions, and hot takes. The debate will rage on social media, in gyms, and on street corners. Who has the edge? Is Garcia's knockout power overrated, or is Ennis's relentless pressure too much for anyone to handle? Garcia's supporters will point to his record and his ability to deliver in the clutch. They'll highlight his rapid rise, his high-profile victories, and his undeniable charisma. For them, Garcia is the future of boxing, a star who can not only win fights, but also capture the public's imagination in a way few fighters can. Ennis's fans, meanwhile, will argue that he's the real deal, a fighter who has paid his dues and proven his mettle against tough competition. They'll emphasize his versatility, his power, and his hunger. For them, Ennis represents the embodiment of the old-school fighter, someone who isn't swayed by fame or fortune, but is driven by a singular goal: to be the best. As for Eddie Hearn, he'll be in his element. Expect to see him at press conferences, flashing his trademark grin and hyping up the fight to anyone who will listen. Hearn knows that this matchup is a promoter's dream, a fight that sells itself, but can be elevated to even greater heights with the right promotional push. He'll play up the contrasts, the narratives, and the stakes, ensuring that when fight night arrives, the entire world will be watching. And let's not forget the fighters themselves. Both Garcia and Ennis will be training like never before, each aware that this fight is a defining moment in their careers. For Garcia, it's a chance to silence the doubters and prove that he's more than just a social media star. For Ennis, it's an opportunity to announce himself on the biggest stage and stake his claim as the next great welterweight champion. The build-up will be intense. There will be media tours, training camp updates, and plenty of trash talk. Garcia will likely use his social media prowess to get under Ennis's skin, while Ennis will remain focused, letting his fists do the talking. The anticipation will be palpable, with fans and pundits analyzing every word, every workout, and every face-off. As the fight draws near, the excitement will reach a fever pitch. Predictions will be made, bets will be placed, and the world will hold its breath as the two fighters step into the ring. The arena will be electric, the atmosphere charged with anticipation and excitement. This is what boxing is all about. Two warriors, each with something to prove, ready to lay it all on the line. When the bell rings, all the talk, all the hype, all the predictions will fall away. It will be just Garcia and Ennis, mano a mano, fighting for supremacy. Every punch, every move, every moment will be scrutinized, with fans on the edge of their seats, hanging on every second. In the early rounds, expect Garcia to use his speed and footwork to keep Ennis at bay. He'll look to establish his jab, keep the fight at range, and set up his combinations. Ennis, meanwhile, will be the aggressor, looking to cut off the ring and impose his will on Garcia. He'll target the body, looking to slow Garcia down and create openings for his power shots. As the fight progresses, the tension will mount. Both fighters will have their moments, landing big shots and testing each other's resolve. Garcia's speed and precision will be on full display, while Ennis's power and pressure will be relentless. It will be a back-and-forth battle, with neither fighter willing to give an inch. And then, in a moment that will be replayed countless times, Garcia will find his opening. With Ennis pressing forward, Garcia will slip a punch and deliver his signature left hook, catching Ennis flush. The crowd will erupt as Ennis staggers, his legs betraying him. Sensing victory, Garcia will unleash a barrage of punches, forcing the referee to step in and stop the fight. The arena will explode in celebration, with Garcia raising his arms in triumph. He will have done it. Against all odds, he will have defeated one of the most feared fighters in the division. The victory will be a testament to his skill, his heart, and his determination. It will be a defining moment in his career, elevating him to new heights and solidifying his status as one of boxing's brightest stars. For Ennis, the loss will be a bitter pill to swallow. But knowing his character, it will only make him more determined. He'll go back to the drawing board, learn from the experience, and come back stronger. Ennis is a warrior, and this setback will be just another chapter in his story. In the aftermath, the boxing world will be abuzz with reactions and analysis. Garcia's knockout victory will dominate the headlines, with fans and pundits debating the fight's implications and what's next for both fighters. Hearn will be basking in the glow of another successful promotion, already plotting his next move. But beyond the immediate aftermath, the fight will leave a lasting legacy. It will be remembered as a night when two rising stars put it all on the line, delivering a performance that captured the imagination of fans around the world. It will be a reminder of what makes boxing great: the drama, the excitement, the unpredictability. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we look forward to this potential showdown between Ryan Garcia and Jaron Ennis, let's savor the anticipation and excitement. Let's appreciate the skills, the heart, and the courage of these two incredible fighters. And let's get ready for a night of boxing that promises to be unforgettable. In the end, it's fights like this that remind us why we love the sport. It's about the thrill of competition, the quest for greatness, and the moments of pure, unfiltered drama. Whether you're Team Garcia or Team Ennis, one thing is certain: this fight will be one for the ages. And as we count down the days to this epic clash, let's embrace the excitement, the debate, and the anticipation. Because in boxing, it's these moments that make it all worthwhile. So, buckle up, boxing fans. Garcia versus Ennis is coming, and it's going to be a ride you won't want to miss.